Deputy Abby, when I was standing over here a couple days ago talking with you and Deputy Brody,
Yes.
do you recall when I was trying to go through some papers and show you case law, and he wanted to look at cars on my phone, so I handed my phone to him?
Yes.
Yes. So something occurred that evening, and I'm going to go talk to the lieutenant about it.
Okay.
So what happened was I got a text from my landlord's girlfriend, and I'll show you the text.
I don't need the text, but I don't want to get involved in your landlord.
No. This is involving the cops now. I'll show you. So in this phone right here, I have a picture of a 357 sitting in my lap. Right? I have only shared that picture with 2 people in the world. Only 2 people in the fucking world seen this picture.
Okay.
Now, after that day standing over there, so read that, especially the bottom one. They're saying that picture was entered into evidence.
Okay. Well, sir,
So no, wait a minute.
Stephen,
You are gonna, if I put you on oath, you would better swear that my phone was in his possession, because he's the only fucking one that could have seen that fucking gun. You understand me?
Stephen, I was there, but I did not see that picture. I didn't look.
I know that. My point is you better not lie that he had possession of my phone.
Okay.
And you better not lie.
Okay.
You know how I am.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, that's all I want.
Okay.
As long as you say it, because I asked you straight up right here.
I know I was there when you
Yep.
talked to Brody and I.
So, what I'm getting at is that evidence, what they're talking about, was when I talked to Hans here a year ago. Actually, no, 9, 8, 10, 11 months ago. I did an interview right here in this office. He says there wasn't enough evidence to press charges against motherfucker over here.
Okay.
Right? If you know motherfucker, that's his name, because I don't know his name. Ask your lieutenant. In all the recordings, that's what I call him, motherfucker. So, when there wasn't enough evidence on his behalf, I sent everything to Sergeant Bale. So, my question is to the lieutenant. If I send information for a case to the station through a chat, and if that picture got accidentally sent, right? If it's in that CAD thing that I sent to Sergeant Bale, if that picture's in there, it got sent on accident. But the only motherfuckers can see that then is the people on the other end looking at that report, right?
I have no idea.
Well, what I'm getting at is they found out about that gun in my lap through a picture, because it says picture. The only person that saw that picture in my phone was Deputy Brody. And he's friends. So now I know who the snitch is. Remember I told you that my landlord told me to stop talking to the cops because they're his friends? So my lease went from 60 days to 30 days after I stood there because of that text right here. Because of that fucking text. Now I have damages, you understand? I lost money because of that text. And it's slander because it's not true. I'm going to talk to your lieutenant right now, and I'm going to talk to the advocates for rent because they're throwing me out illegally. I just want, if you go to the stand, I just want you to be honest and tell the truth.
I will always be honest and tell the truth, Stephen.
You know, we've been battles, but I still respect you.
Stephen, I'm not going to lie no matter what.
All right. Well,
It's not an option.
he may lose his job. I'm going to push for his, because You can't. If I okay, so let me ask you a question. If I let you look at my pictures in my phone, personally, right, as you on duty, right, do you have the right to take anything out of there and repeat it? Pretty tough one, huh?
No.
No. And I'm gonna prove that fucking came out of my phone and Brody did it. I will prove it because I know how. I know where the fucking holes are, you understand? I set people up this way. Don't you guys understand? I always know the answer before I ask the question.
Steven, no one's arguing with you.
You understand what I do, though?
No one's arguing with you.
Okay, I'm just making points, though. You understand, right? I don't mean to point, it's just the way I talk.
I know. I'm not arguing with you.
Okay, I'm gonna go after his job because he fucked me. He fucked me out of 6 months or out of 30-day move out time.
I don't know.
I know it's gonna be hard. It will be hard to prove, but I am determined. If not, he is gonna get reprimanded. I hope I get his job because that's bullshit. I did it out of just being nice so he could look at my cars because he was a car guy. And then all of a sudden this shit happens. That's not cool.
I don't know any of the circumstances.
I know you don't. I'm trying to tell you. I can show you in black and white what happened. I understand. I know you don't want to get involved. It's a civil thing. But as soon as he stepped in, it became a civil with me in the department now. You understand? When he violated that, he violated my fucking right there, I believe. And I'm going to go talk to an attorney and find out. I'm going to go right now. I'm going to the advocates first for my rent. Then I'm gonna talk to them about it, and I'm gonna see what they say. Whether I should go talk to your lieutenant about this, or should I leave it in the dark? Because now you're gonna probably talking about it, but it doesn't fucking matter.
I wasn't involved in it.
I
I
understand.
don't want to speak for other people.
Okay.
It's not my job.
So I was just curious if I did send through evidence through my phone into the department, only people could see it as police officers.
Correct. Now, that is correct unless people unless there's a records request or something like that, but I don't know.
Okay, so are you saying that somebody's going to do a records request between that time and that time?
No.
I understand. Right, so now that case is closed, people can go in and do records request on that because the case is closed.
Yeah,
But if it was open, you can't even get into it.
No, there's criteria too.
Right.
That they have to follow for releasing stuff. There's rules. Okay?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. But so who's your ride along? Deputy Reagan. What's your name and radio number? No. Okay, so if I'm filming and I ask you for your name and radio number, that means your name and radio number, not your first name.
Well, that's his last name.
Oh,